My musical journey started when I was at the age of 6. So it started with that, and I used to learn guitar, piano. The college days, art was something that was always a part of me. जब से मिले मुझसे मेरी हर सांस में हो जब से हुई बातें तेरी हर बात में हो.
Hi guys, we have today somebody very special with us जिन्होंने दिल से गाना गाया है and उनके गाना हमने दिल को छू गया है. Please welcome Kasyap with us. Hi Kasyap, how are you?
Hi Shweta, I'm doing good. How are you?
Very well. Thank you for being with Radio City Indie with us today.
I'm
So tell
glad.
me, tell me something. How did your song journey and everything? How did you started singing? How did your entire journey start?
My musical journey started when I was at the age of 6, when my parents gifted me the small Casio keyboard, which I still have. So it started with that, and I used to learn guitar, piano. The college days, art was something that was always a part of me, like painting, cricket, sports. I was always into that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But after 10th, I started listening to a lot of EDM tracks. Electronic music was really popping at that time. It was
Sure.
really up. So I started DJing. I started making electronic dance music, and that's how I started making original music. And slowly I got into film music. Worked under many composers, and then I started making pop music. And that's when I realized, okay, to make pop music, you need to start singing. So that's when I started singing, and yeah, here I am. That's how my journey is there.
Awesome. So tell me something about your latest release, Dil Ne. How did that fall in place?
So Dil Ne is my second original Hindi single, pop single, which was out recently. So actually, for the second song, we actually had some other song planned, which was kind of sad and which was a bit different. And for some reason, it just didn't feel right for me. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, my team was really happy with that. So I was like, no, 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 just give me 2 days. I want to write something that I'm actually feeling right now. And that's the time I've written Dil Ne from Dil, from my Dil Se. So I've written Dil Ne, and yeah, I just knew that this is exactly what my songs should sound like, because
Mm-hmm.
that was exactly what I was feeling at that moment, and it only felt right to be honest with my audience and myself, to write what I actually feel inside my heart. So I just wrote that song, and yeah, it was very quick actually with my second song. Yeah, so that's how it started. And of course, it's definitely inspired by somebody who made me feel that way, who made me write all of this. But yeah, that's the whole journey behind the song.
Great. So tell me the first instinct that you do when you get a tune in your mind, or when basically I'm trying to understand your songwriting process over here. So how do you go about it?
Um, my songwriting process is usually very quick. Like if it happens, I just end up writing the whole song. Like Khoya Sa, it was same with Khoya Sa, and even with Dil Ne. Dil Ne started off with that starting electric guitar song, like ting ting ting. That was the first thing I've heard, and I just knew that I'm going to say "Baby, I'm falling for you." That was exactly the line came to my mind. And usually I just start singing gibberish stuff. Like I
Mm-hmm.
use gibberish words because I can't really make full sentences at the same time. So I just
Sure.
start. Melody is what I get first,
Mhm.
and I try to fit in some gibberish into the melody so that I have some reference to write. I go with how they sound phonetically and stuff like that. So I start with gibberish, and I give preference to melody first, because I think
Mhm.
melody is something. It's music, and melody is first. It's not poetry where lyrics are important.
Sure.
So I start with music, melody, and then slowly I end up writing lyrics, and yeah, that's how I form the song.
So as you said that this song Dil Ne has been written like say 2 days or something like that.
Yeah.
Was it something that you already wanted to do a song like Dil Ne, or it just was a spontaneous idea for you?
I just I didn't know exactly what I wanted, but when I make something, I just know that okay, this is what I want.
Mm-hmm.
I'll know after making it. So it was not something where I want to make a 4/4 track. I want to make something that is very euphoric. It's not something I plan, but once I do it, I just know that it feels right. If it feels right, and if it feels like I've written it honestly, that's when I actually put it out. So
Mm-hmm.
Dilni was something that I have written, and then I realized, okay, this is exactly what I wanted my second single to sound like. So that's when I just know when I release it. So yeah.
Awesome. So I'm going to circle back to one thing that everybody's been talking about these days is the music video of Dil Ne, which is very sweet, very b- you know uh, gives a very good vibe
Hmm.
and reminds us of that first attraction and that butterfly feeling that we have in our tummies. So tell me the process of shooting this entire song.
Um, so uh, so this is my second music video that I've actually shot,
Right.
and Mumbai again. Khoyasa was in Mumbai, and this was,
Mm-hmm.
but Khoyasa was more like in a coffee shop. It was like a coffee
Mm-hmm.
date kind of a thing. But this one was more like I'm doing my thing, and it's a story is basically I meet a stylist and I kind of fall for her and kind of end up
Correct.
at the end. So that story was, I was pretty open about how the music video should be. So I basically left it to the director to come up with the idea, and he came up with this idea, and I just thought like I just thought it was cool and it was very colorful. I think the song sounds very colorful. So music video also felt right. So I just went there for a few days and we just shot it in one day. And of course, all the crew was amazing. Kushal Soni, who is the director, and of course the female lead Aisha Khan. She is amazing. She was very active in the set. She was actually the energy was there because of her. So it was just very quick, and I was very tired at the end of the day because it was like a 12-16 hour shoot, but it was amazing shooting the music video.
Oh my God, 12-16 hours is a long, long time to
Yeah.
shoot, in front of cameras and lights and all of it.
Yeah.
So tell me, these days we've observed a trend that with
Mhm.
every music video that's been out, okay,
Mhm.
so they have a storyline after it.
Mhm.
There's either, be it a romantic video or a
Mhm.
sad video or any sort of video for that matter, there's always a storyline behind it. And if we used to see the same trend, or if I compare the same trend, say 5 years ago, there
Mhm.
never used to be a storyline. It used to be always, the lead singer or somebody who could be the face of that song would come and, would just groove and dance and maybe just, bring in a fancy car and just
Mhm.
drive around and sort of thing. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, what do you think has had this transition, especially when I talk about the independent music scene?
I actually not thought about this a lot, uh, but I think it's just that when you have more layering in
Mhm.
the because my music especially has a lot of layers. It's not
Sure.
so simple where it's just not simple for it's not simple basically. So I want my music video also to be very layered and very rich. So I'm a big fan of films, so I love having some kind of storytelling. It can be basic as Dil Ne and Khoyasa, but I just want something that's underlining and something that people can relate to.
Correct.
And since I am pretty much a film lover and I love films, this is my moment to be a star and be a hero in my own music video. So I just end up I that's the reason I was very specific about having some kind of a storyline where
Mhm.
I can act a bit, not just sing like you're saying.
Mhm.
Probably in the next music video I'll probably get a Lamborghini and drive around like you mentioned, but for this music video I just felt like I can do some bit of acting and have something that's cute. But I don't know if that's the trend that's going on right now. Maybe that's good. I think that's better than just driving around cars, I guess, in the
Mhm.
music video. But yeah, it's not something I really thought about, but I just feel like it's important for you to have some kind of storytelling in your music videos.
Correct, correct. So now that we've known a little bit about what was the story behind Dil Ne, it was very spontaneous and it's getting the love that, everybody's loving. I think 650,000 views and
Yeah.
counting. So it was amazing. Tell us that was making your own music as an independent artist always on the cards, or it just happened with um with time after making, or was your plan to start with covers and then get into the independent scene?
I think my goal after 10th was, I was actually planning for CA. So
Mm-hmm.
chartered accountancy, that was my parents. They wanted me to do that. So for
Right.
me to do music, I have to really make it. So
True.
I just took in every lane that I got. Like film music was the first opportunity I got. Then I got DJing and I did a lot of stuff. But it was like always independent music was always there in my mind because I feel like independent music is where you actually get to write, you know, what I feel. You get to write what you actually feel. Because in films,
Sure.
you're always, influenced by producers, directors, and the storyline of the film. So you can't really be honest with yourself. But with the independent music, you just get the opportunity to write what you actually want to write. And if people connect, that's great. And that's you just putting your authentic self out as an independent artist, I think, which is always best. And it was definitely my main goal when I started as a musician to be an independent artist and put out my
Mhm.
music. Yeah.
Okay, awesome, understood. So, tell me, what's your favorite part of Dil Ne? Like, there must be a favorite verse or a favorite part where you would love to, always go back to that part. So, tell us about that.
It's very it's very tricky to kind of pick one this thing, but I think it's the second. I think Antra, तेरी नजरों में है पर होठों पे है नहीं क्यों, दिल जाने ना तो.
No. I'm gonna cut you here. Please pick your guitar and let's have you sing that.
Okay,
Because yeah, the lyrics are fabulous, but when you add your voice to it, I think it becomes twice as more as good it is.
let me sing
So
it then. Yeah, I'll just sing
yes,
it. Okay.
perfect.
So I'll just sing the verse lines that I actually like. So it starts मेरी ये ख्यालों में तू ना हो तो क्या, मेरे ये ख्वाबों से तू ना हो जुदा, जब से मिले मुझसे मेरी हर सांस में हो, जब से हुई बातें तेरी हर बात में हो, दिल ने दिल से कहा तुमसे ही जिंदगी, दिल ने दिल से कहा जो तुम ना हो मैं भी नहीं, baby I'm falling for you, baby I'm falling for you. Oh, you're the one for me, and I'm the one for you.
That
So,
was beautiful. I was enjoying my own personal concert, honestly. But that was beautiful. Have you had a chance to play this anywhere outside, maybe in a club or in a show or something?
no, I'm actually dying to actually play one because I think it's a very life-friendly song. It'll be, I think the vibes will be, 100 times
Mm-hmm.
multiplied when you're actually playing with a crowd. So I'm just waiting for the
Sure.
opportunity, actually. Yeah.
So, what would you say is the mood for this song? Like, every song has a mood, every song has a vibe. So,
Mhm.
what would you say is the mood for this song?
I think uh, I think Koyasa was very like mellow, very sweet, and very very calm. Kind of, it's not too much happening. But with this
Mm-hmm.
song, I just feel like you just have to dance. Like it's a very dance friendly, and it's a very energetic. It's a very dance floor friendly kind of a song. It's 4/4, and I literally wanted people to dance to the song because Koyasa was something that I thought was not a dance song, but actually people ended up dancing to it. It was kind of trending on reels, and I was like, okay,
Sure.
if people want to dance to my songs, let me give them a dance song. Then that's when
Correct.
I think it's a very dancey mood and very energetic kind of a song. So definitely that's the mood.
No, you're right, because that song has been stuck in my mind since morning, and I've been like, planning a little dance stuff. It just goes like that,
Yeah,
automatically. It just
yeah,
flows
yeah,
like that. So
correct.
what was a tricky or a difficult part or a challenging part of this song? Like, was there a challenging part that you had to complete, say songwriting wise or music wise, production, or maybe the video shooting?
Mhm. I think the production of the song was the most challenging one because I was actually very, I was in a dilemma whether to keep the 4/4
Mm-hmm.
or actually make it mellow. Because I mean, I'm going very nerdy right now, but basically the chorus has a very energetic 4/4, very dancey vibe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was going for a more mellow one because I was not sure if the song needed that kind of energy or something. I was constantly, moving towards 4/4 and the other
Sure.
this thing, but I ended up with the energetic one because I just felt like it's suiting the vibe of the song. I think 1 week or 10 days we were kind of stuck on that. I was in a dilemma. So all the people
Mm-hmm.
working, Vibe of Pani who produced the song with me and my team, day one team, everybody was kind of stuck. Kashyap, what are you doing? So it was kind of like that, but I ended up keeping the energetic. I think that was the only tough part. Music video, everything else was really planned. So yeah.
I think that was a great call because we got a nice little dance number with peppy beats.
Yeah.
So yes, good call on that. Not that I'm a music nerd that I can give you that good call certificate, but yeah, as an audience, I can definitely tell you that it's a great number and people are loving it the most. And again, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the song. Tell me that when you
Yeah.
are writing Dil Ne and when you're composing the song and everything, is it always an inspiration that inspires you to write a song, or it's always the force or the, I wouldn't say guilt over here, but the urge to write another song? Do you find inspiration to write or the urge to write a song?
I think music and songwriting is more like a discipline. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's something like, you show up every day in the studio and actually write something, even though you don't feel like it's like gym, right? You don't want to go every day, but if you show up, you're gonna go, get better eventually. So music songwriting is something like that. You have to just show up every day. But every day I don't end up writing a song. But I think inspiration is very strong when inspiration hits, and if I'm really wanting to write a song and let out all the feelings that I'm actually feeling, that's when I actually write a great song, I feel like. And those are the two instances where I released music, like Khoyasa and Dil Ne are like that. I got this immediate rush to kind of write the song. So I think inspiration is definitely helpful, but you can't rely on that only, because it's not gonna come every day. It's like motivation. You're not gonna get every day. You have to show up every day, and that's the discipline you have to kind of build, I feel like. Yeah.
So if I tell you right now, write an impulsive song or write a song right at this moment, would you be able to do it?
I can, but I can't promise it'll be good.
Okay, let's try this. What am I going to do over here is I'm going to throw some situations at you. Okay. And then you have to pick your guitar, sing a song, but that song has to be related to the situation A. And secondly, that has to be anything from the Indian independent scene. Either your song or any of your peers' song or any of your favorite independent artist song, but limited to the Indian scene. All right? Are you ready?
I can try, yeah.
Yeah? So let's have your guitar in your hands and let's have you all set. Okay. So the number one situation is you are in a supermarket in your pajamas. Okay. And you see your crush walking in front of you who's all decked up properly. So now, which song will you sing it to her?
This is a tough one. So you want me to pick a song from the Indian scene and kind of sing?
Yeah, could be yours, could be anybody else's.
Okay. I think I'm gonna sing Khoyasa. I think Khoyasa talks about that first. It's my song, of course. I'm gonna talk about my song only, but I think Khoyasa is love at first sight. It talks about love at first sight. And since you're saying I'm in my pajamas and I'm seeing her for the first time, I think Khoyasa would be perfect. So let me just sing a few lines of Khoyasa. खोया सा रहता हूँ जब से मैं तुझसे मिला, ख्वाबों में दिखते ही तेरा ही मैं बन गया, लगता कि दिल मेरा तुझे ही बुला रहा, खोया सा रहता हूँ जब से मैं तुझसे मिला हूँ.
So, wow. I think when you get lost in the aisles, you can just say that Khoya sa rehta hu jab se main tujhse.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about that. Was a very bad joke. But
it can work as a pickup line. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Please don't use that pickup line. I beg you, please don't. Let's jump to the second situation. Yeah. Your music video is a super hit and is nominated for Grammys. What do you do in that?
Okay, so that's the situation. I'm gonna sing a song about that.
Yes. Okay. Everything is related to songs and music at Radio City Indie. So pick up a guitar and.
Okay, my music video is nominated for Grammys. Okay, what song would I sing? It's actually kind of tricky. What kind of a mood would it be? Like, help me with this.
I'm not going for Grammys. You're going for Grammys. I would be the one to host Grammys. So you tell me what mood will it be?
It's gonna be something that's more like.
Okay, let me put it this way. It's going to be a lot of butterflies in your tummy. It's going to be nervousness, but also a very proud moment that's going to surpass the Spider-Man moment. So now, sing it for you.
I'm just not getting a song like that. It's a very unique situation, I feel like. I'm just trying to find a song which kind of has that celebratory kind of sound to it.
Okay, I'm gonna help you out over here. I'm gonna give you 3 options.
Okay.
And then you can choose one of those which you feel would be the right one for you.
Okay.
Okay. It'll be Ud Gaye by Ritviz.
Okay.
Okay. Then second would be now even I'm confused. Wow, very nice. You can help me here as well. Just saying. Or even you guys, please help us. The second one could be. Okay, I'm out of options. Yeah, this is the worst time when you actually can't think of it.
And I just know Ud Gaye. I don't really know the lyrics. I just know Tod Gaye, Ud Gaye. I just know that line.
So
I don't.
let's stick to it and let's start playing that.
I just know that. I don't know. I don't even think. I don't know the chords. Also, God, this is
Okay.
embarrassing.
Okay. No, it's not. It's fine. If not Ud Gaye, then we have okay, let's take one of your song only. I think okay, you know what? Now this is really it's getting really tricky. I'm gonna change the situation. That's better.
Okay, that's better. Yeah, definitely.
All right. So we're gonna jump to situation 3. And the time when Radio City Indie got in touch with you and said that okay, let's have this interaction. What was your reaction? This one better be good.
This is even harder. I was very happy. It's a very similar kind of moment. Maybe not like, yeah, I think it's a very similar kind of feel. So, oh God, what do I sing? I don't know. I guess I'll sing One Direction's Night Changes.
Fine, let's have that. Come on.
Okay, it's better than nothing, I guess.
Yes.
Going out tonight changes into something red. Her mother doesn't like the kind of dress. Everything she never had, she's showing off. We're only getting older, baby, and I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy just how fast the night changes? It will never change me and you.
This is very sweet, very lovely. Amazing, amazing. So it was really fun having you with us over here. Thank you so much for spending some of your precious time with us.
It was amazing being on Radio City Indie. For more, stay tuned to Radio City Indie. Thank you so much, Sweta.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Same. Bye.